What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Colquitt's Corner, and we are going to do a bi-weekly update for the month of May. It's still going through everything. No need to rehash what the obvious is, but we will take a moment to look over the markets real quick and get a little update. Not a whole lot's changed. It's been kind of boring, you know. Definitely some volatility out there. I've gotten a couple of phone calls from a couple personal people I know that trade, and they are definitely taking advantage of this volatility. And I'm glad. I look forward. I hope the best for everybody. But for people out there that don't know a lot about trading, be careful about volatility. Okay. It's great. It's quick. It's fast. Feeds that adrenaline, and then it can turn around and boo, take it all right back too. So. I can't stress even more when you're playing with volatility. Make sure you got some sharp rules with that, okay? Anyway, let's get right on to it. That's my little disclaimer for right now. And let's take a look at the markets. All right, guys. Here's the monthly. Again, we're back above that green line. That's what we want. We're staying positive. You can see some a little bit of upward movement here. We're actually having a little bit of an update today, but that's not saying a lot. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. This is still the monthly. The bar hasn't closed. But we're still above the green line. We stay above the green line. We're looking good there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly. And you can see here for the last, 5-6 weeks, got a little bit of a consolidation pattern. We're still above the green line, which I like, but I do not like the inversion that we have. So I'd like to see that change. Basically, the red line and the green line, I'd like to see that flipped bullish to help out. Again, could just end up being the summer consolidating too. I don't know. We'll see here. We got a lot to work out here. There's a lot going on. Anything that can change on the slightest bit of news too. But right now, without the news, what I'm seeing here is some consolidation. We have here basically a breakout on the daily. It is a high probability to fail, but yet it's still staying here like it's trying to work itself out. But we'll see. Again, it's going to take some time. Consolidation, nothing high probability to set up and get me all excited about long-term trading. All right. So here's the 4-hour. Again, you can see here, it's consolidating. Look at the shaded areas. These are, if you guys don't understand Ichimoku, these are cloud breakouts. Green, bullish, red, bearish, and you can see it's just back and forth, consolidating. None of these breakouts are trending. These are supposed to be trending. So when you're getting this conflict, thank you for the word, you can see we're consolidating. So again, until we break out of this range, this consolidation range, and see some potential on the higher time frames to stay bullish, I would say if you're trading in this, I would be very aggressive with my stops, and I'd be very aggressive with my profit. Do not shoot for the moon. Capture that profit, man, because it's going to swing back and forth. We were down Friday, we're up today, so go figure. If you've got the money to sit and wait long term, cool. You bought in a month ago. Just hang in there. All right, we're in the middle of a consolidation period to figure ourselves out. So nothing really long term yet on that picture. So let's move forward. Let's take a look at gold. All right, so here we are on the all right, so here we are on the monthly here, and staying bullish, man. We're staying above this red line. We're staying above this green line. We're staying above the cloud. This thing is possibly due for a pullback, but it looks like we're going to get a little bit. We'll see here. Monthly bar hasn't closed yet. Let's go take a look at the lower time frames and see what's up. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Yeah, you can see here, it's still bullish on the weekly. All right, definitely consolidating this little range here, but still strong bullish. All right, monthly, weekly, strong bullish. Let's go take a look at the daily. You can see that consolidation trying to work itself out a little bit more here. It's going in and out of these green and red lines, trying to figure itself out. Has yet to be stopped out yet. You can see this breakout happened, and it's struggling. I mean, look at the lower low. But yet no lower lows on here, so it's just like winding up. So consolidations, you know, think of that tension building up. It's going to break somewhere, one way or another. Which way, we don't know yet. Give it time. And we can see here on the 4 hour, we are back at the green line, and man, getting stopped out there. So the 4 hour is starting to show some weakness. You can see that consolidation pattern a little bit more in detail right here, through back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's trying to figure itself out. Again, I think it's just like the rest of the market. Definitely a lot more bullish though than anything else. So you know, all 4 daily, weekly, monthly are all bullish. A lot of strength on the weekly and the gold. I mean the monthly, and we keep it rolling. So, all right, let's go take a look at crude oil real quick. All right, here's the monthly, and yeah, we got a little bit of an upturn, but we're still bearish, so keep that in mind. Look, below the cloud, below the green, below the red, but we are trying to shoot back up. First target would be that red line to take us in on the monthly, but you know, again, long term, it's bearish, man. It's gonna, I guess it's gonna take some time, man, for this to recover. Long time. Wow. Be interesting. We'll see. Again, you know, all this. Whew. Yeah, weekly. Here we are. We're above the red line here, but we're below the green, below the cloud here. Target this green line. It should match with the red on the monthly. If it does, that's good. If you get a little bit of match there, it's what we refer to as the multiple time frame resistance in this case. Let's go take a look at the daily real quick. I want to see where that red line on the weekly matches up with the daily on the, yeah, so basically we are consolidating now in a cloud. Looks like we're going to try to go up here to the SKB again. Like I said, if that Tingason on the monthly, the green line on the weekly matches with this SKB, that's going to be a good area to take some profit if you are bullish on this. If you felt like you were picking the bottom here and going up, be a good place to take some profit, because it's, you know, it hit that thing and just bounce down, because all the higher time frames are bearish. So the bearish is going to always push harder than the opposite. So be smart about it, guys. Get in, get out. Yeah, and there we go. So walking through this, I told you that target up there, the red Tingus and the green line on the weekly, red Tinguson on the monthly, green line on the weekly, and that SKB top of the cloud on the daily would be a nice target. And here's why. You're starting to get some overextension going on, some extreme overextension. So you know, tighten up your stops, capture some profits, and you know, when you get to there, get out, and we'll look for, you know, see what happens. Look for a pullback, I don't know, you know, long term. So, but just capture some profit. Let's move forward. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin. All right, we're coming up to a major resistance on the monthly, so keep that in mind. All right, we want to see how things react there. Let's go take a look at the weekly. We can see here a bit of a consolidation pattern as well. We are breaking above the cloud, and it looks like it's trying to make a bullish breakout. Again, here you can see the back and forth between the breakouts and the consolidation. So we'll have to see what that monthly level does and how it reacts to it, price does. Let's go take a look at the daily. See if we can get any more clues here. Looks like here too, it was a breakout with a high probability to fail, it looks like. Not that good of a setup, but yet it tended to trend. So interesting there. Definitely some couple of overextension dots throughout it as well. And now we need to see if we can break this previous high to continue going bullish, or if we're going to pull back into the cloud. All right, be careful, guys, on this one. And here's the 4 hour. We can see we have a breakout setting up here. Almost there as far as the things I like for a breakout, but not everything's there. So I would stay out of it. personally, I like to be picky and look for those high probabilities. If you want to take it on with some risk, then I would say keep on top of your stops and don't give any back. Be aggressive. All right. It's again, all the markets here. Now, Bitcoin has been the better performer of everything so far during this whole COVID. A lot of talk around it, back and forth. You know, Bitcoin always seems to find a way to stay in the news. Cryptocurrencies in general. If you're a first-time trader, I don't know. Just be careful. Try it. You know, when you're teaching yourself, try to dig deep. I did a video on this as well, and look around, ask around, because there's a lot of clickbait stuff too. It's a very popular topic, so just do some research before you start diving into it. But I wouldn't say not do it. It's good fun, you know. There's money there to be made, some volatility as well, so just be careful. Let's see here, and I think that wraps everything up as far as a few things I cover. You know, make sure you just be careful, guys. Everything's consolidating at the moment. You know, summers typically are like that. You know, they say sell in May. Go away and go enjoy the Hamptons and all that great stuff. But this is also a unique situation that we're in. Okay, so you can pull from the past, but at the same time, just be careful. All right, guys. Be aggressive with your profit. Live to trade another day. All right. You know, if you're not in the market losing money, you know, that's not bad either. Okay. Be picky. I'm being very picky. And you know, again, just be aggressive with all that. All right, guys. And man, I look forward. We'll do another update here at the top of the month and move forward and keep comments, like and subscribe, all that great stuff. I really appreciate you guys joining me, and we'll catch y'all here soon. Peace.